my topic is Taba curricular model or the grassroots approach. So, this is Hilda Taba. So, who is Hilda Taba? Hilda Taba developed the Taba curriculum model. She was an architect, a curriculum theorist, a curriculum reformer, and a teacher educator. She wrote a book entitled Curriculum Development and Practice in 1962. She was born in December 7, 1902 and died in July 6, 1967. So Taba contributed to the theoretical and pedagogical foundation of concept development and critical thinking in social studies. Pizza ha, kaya ko i-accept.
Excuse me, Glads. Wala nakita imong
Ay,
PowerPoint.
wala nakita. Pizza ha. Ay. Pizza ha. Ay, tangi. So, continue lang ko. Okay ra? So, Taba contributed to the theoretical and pedagogical foundation of concept development and critical thinking in social studies curriculum and helped to lay the foundation of education. She also created a multi-purpose teaching model that utilizes the use of multiple processes, listing, grouping, labeling, regrouping, and synthesizing. So, Taba's definition of curriculum. Taba defines curriculum as a document containing a statement of the aims and of the specific objectives. It indicates some selection and organization of content. It either implies or manifests certain patterns of learning and teaching. So, Taba curriculum model. So, when was the Taba model developed? So the Taba model developed in 1962. The curriculum model design. Taba model was first proposed by Hilda Taba in 1971 for use by instructors at the classroom level, and it's described in her 1962 book, The Curriculum Development Theory and Practice. So, Taba models follows an inductive approach. So, teacher starts with the specific and build up to a general design. So, why Taba model is inductive? Kay para niya, ang students kuno kay students make generalizations only after data are organized. The model is also well known for its teacher approach. So the task of the teachers in terms of lesson preparation is actually reflected on the Taba model. So kay Hilda Taba, para niya, she believes that teachers are aware of the students' needs, hence they should be the one to develop the curriculum. Her grassroots approach is modified version of Tyler model. So what is grassroots approach by Hilda Taba? Taba believed that there is a definite logical and sequential order in creating a curriculum. She promotes the down-top model or grassroots approach. So, moni ang steps of Hilda Taba model. So, step 1, diagnosis of learners' needs. Step 2, formulation of objectives. Step 3 is selection of content. 4, organization of content. 5 is selection of learning experiences. 6 is organization of learning activities. 7 is evaluation. So, step 1, diagnosis of learners' needs. So the teacher, who is also the curriculum designer, starts the process by identifying the needs of the students for whom curriculum is to be planned. So dere, i-identify sa maestra ang kinahanglan ug angay makatunan sa bata. Diri i-determine ang stock knowledge sa bata. Then step 2, formulation of objectives. So after the teacher has identified the needs of learners that require attention, he or she specifies the objectives by which needs will be fulfilled. So, pagka mag-identify sa maestra sa kanhanglanon sa bata, learning goals should be determined para mahibaw-an ang expected outcome at the end of the lesson. This will also make the instruction more specific, and the result will be more visible at the end to know that if ang instructions or lessons kay successful ba. Step 3 is selection of the content. So, the objectives selected or created suggest the subject matter or content of the curriculum. So, pag mag-formulate sa goals sa maestra, it is now time to select what content is relevant to support the goals and the needs. So, within the selection, dapat pud ang content must be relevant, timely, factual, and necessary in order to ensure the students will have an effective learning experiences. Fourth is organization of content. So, a teacher cannot just select content but must organize it in a particular sequence. So, dere, it is important na step-by-step procedure ang content after it has been chosen. So, dapat na i-organize siya og tarong in accordance with set objectives and the student's maturity. Selection of learning experiences. So, content must be presented to students and they must be engaged with the content. So, at this point, the teacher choose instructional methods that will engage student with the content. Pero, dapat ang learning experience in accordance sa achievements of predetermined goals. And step 6 is organization of learning activities. So the learning activities be organized in a sequence depending both on content sequence and learner's characteristics. So in short, step by step og organized ang learning activities. Step 7, evaluation. The curriculum planner, which is the teacher, must determine what objectives have been accomplished. So to assess achievement of learning objectives, i-check sa teacher unsay na accomplish sa mga objectives nga iyang na-present. Then, strengths of using the Taba model. So, focuses on open-ended questions rather than right-wrong questions. The open-endedness requires more abstract thinking, a benefit to our gifted students. The questions and answers lend themselves to rich classroom discussion. We all know that, diba, we all know that the open-ended question cannot be answered with a yes or no. So limitations of using the Taba model. It is difficult for heterogeneous classroom. Heterogeneous classroom means composed of students with varying levels of ability. So, dire kay naay gifted lisod gid siya kay naay gifted learners nya naasay kanang slow learners. So lisod gid siya pag kuan kay alangag ang iyang fokusan ang kuan ra ang gifted learners or mahabilin ang slow learners. Then it works well for fiction and non-fiction, may be difficult to easily use in all subjects. Thank you. Maura to, sir. Ay, wala ko. Mana ko, sir. Ay, wala ko mag-on og camera. Hala. Hala, mari ko. Naramay kuan sa ko ang report kaysa ako ibalik. Naramay kuan sa kong report. Bawa ma-record.
Naipangutana si Reggie.
Ah,
Alingaro.
yes, Reggie.
Sige, it's open for questions now.
Ha? Kaysa ha. Hello, Reg. Kaysa di na ko wa ko kadungog.
We can't hear you, Rich. If ever you're speaking.
Iluglag. Ito nun. Ngayon ko pagkataon ng gad bagamay lang kanang
Yes, Reg.
unsa pa may mga other pa mga example glad about kan Taba models curriculum glad about sa theory ni Taba.
Kaning tanang step 1 to 7.
Kana glad.
Kani tanan akong taga example.
Ako na glad.
Ha? Kani tanan 1 to 7.
One example lang about kan to ba? Sa Taba models curriculum yung mga development blah blah blah. Like, give me one example.
Sa to? Exam
Ako i-clarify yang pasabot kay kuan. Mga siya example sa kanang step 1 o kanang step 1 paubos na.
kanang sa step 1 ang example kanang ang mga bata kay kuan dili maka-think og dili maka-think critically. So as dire kay dapat ira na kay ang sa pag-grade 10 nako kay ang pag grade 10 ako nakahinumdum ha kanang nag pre-test me una magsugod ang klase kay naman jud na pre-test mo daw na kuan nga ara tan-awon sa maestra og unsa lahang mga stock knowledge. Yun pag formulate sa objectives kung dili maka-think critically ang usa ka bata dapat kuan unsa may ikuan i-enhance ihang unsa pag-enhance ihang critical thinking o imo ba siyang pakuanon depende sa imong objectives depende sa depende sa panginahanglanon sa bata asay dapat kuanan og attention. And diyan sa selection of the content So, di ba katong akong, asamron ha? Nawagtang. So, selection of the
Okay, push mo yan, Gladys.
Sir?
Sige, go.
Di ba, pagka mag-formulate sa mais